Hey everyone. It's been a little bit. Also, don't mind what I'm playing. Just for you guys, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I guess I can't, so I'm just gonna manually turn this down. But hi. It has been a while since I have spoken on here, and I'm sure a lot of you are kind of wondering what the hell happened to me. So while I'm playing the game here, I'm gonna kind of just talk to you guys for a little bit and kind of just rant as to where I've been, like what caused it, and just in general. So I think the first thing I kind of just want to talk about is why I haven't been really uploading. So after everything in April happened with the video, I kind of just stopped uploading for a while. And I came back after a month and I uploaded a few things such as like the Future Funk video, maybe possibly thing. I uploaded the Verity video with my girlfriend, and I had a bunch of other stuff planned. And after July, I went to Florida for 2 weeks, so I couldn't really record anything because I didn't have my setup. But what happened to that caused me to just like not upload when I got back is after I came back, I kind of just did not want to play Geometry Dash for a while. This is the game I kind of started getting into right here, just to like practice rhythm game, even though I just messed up as I say that. But I kind of just stopped caring about GD for a while, and I knew one day I'd definitely come back to it, but I just decided for now it might be best for my own mental state, because after everything that had happened, my mental state had kind of worsened, definitely, and I was during definitely like this time arguing with my girlfriend a little bit more than normal, and I was just very stressed with everything. So I decided, just for my own sake and not to make things worse, to just kind of take some time off GD. And obviously, near the end of August, for some people that might not know, my girlfriend actually came to fly to visit me for the first time in real life. Because for a lot of people that might not know, we are long distance, so I've never actually like seen her in real life till now. That was awesome. I love her for that. And she's a very big like help with my mental health, and it's actually kind of why I'm starting to return to YouTube with some cool stuff that's gonna be coming soon. I know I haven't uploaded it in general for a while, and I am sorry about that. I feel bad, and it's just I really have wanted to come back to the game, and I actually am starting to. I'm gonna just after this, like if you watch this video through, you'll see it on the channel. I'm gonna post some untitled progress that I got yesterday by just random chance actually. And also I will be saying, link in the description here, there will be a podcast channel I'm starting, and the first episode is going to be going live the next day or two, called Pixel Popcorn, and it'll just be about movies, media, and gaming, and a bunch of other kind of stuff like that. So to move on with, hey, so are you ever going to come back to GD and everything? So yes, I'm confirming now I am going to be returning to Geometry Dash stuff full time. But there's a reason I haven't uploaded like it, and you now know that. So another question I kind of get asked a lot is, am I ever going to do New Hardest after Blade of Justice? Yes. Blade of Justice definitely isn't my limit, and I've noticed this. A lot of other people have noticed this. If you don't follow like me on Twitter and stuff, and you don't follow like what I do kind of like in the background, so on Twitch, live with a few people, I got 65 on Ethereal Artifice a while back. Or was it 66? I can't remember. It was a while ago. But I definitely think I can beat things higher up on the lists and harder. It'll just take a lot of time. That right now I don't really have. Because there's another two reasons specifically I haven't been uploading as much to YouTube. One being, hey, I have school now. It has started up again. But the other thing is, I now have a job. For people that might not know, I work in retail at a grocery store, and I don't have as much time to do YouTube and edit stuff like I used to. But if I do come back, I don't want to do just Geometry Dash because I feel like that's kind of repetitive. I want to do music and also like short little like horror games and other random games I can find that I think are fun. So we'll just see how that goes. I kind of want to do it though because it seems like it would be pretty fun. I should say this. Another thing I think like just a lot of people should be looking out for with me is I do have a Twitter where, I mean, I don't post often, but I do kind of like post updates and some funny shit. So if you want to like see that, come follow me on there and stuff. I'll probably link it in the description, maybe. I don't know. But it is just my username, so I mean, you should be able to find it. It is just PolarisGD. So I think another thing I definitely need to talk about to clear the air is all the stuff that came out about me back in March and April. And I should also confess why it definitely took me as long as it did to make the respawns. So I'm kind of going to talk about why it was only up for a day, why it's now unlisted, and everything like that. So here's the main reason about why it took me so long to respond to everything, because people were commenting like, hey, this has nothing to do with everything, like, you're not bringing it up, you're kind of ignoring it. There's a reason as to why I didn't bring it up for a while. I was recommended by people that actually did help with the video that, hey, if you are going to respond to this, just like chill out for a bit, like take a break and make sure you're doing this when you're level headed, and also first beat the levels that you never did beat and you lied about. So that's why I did like Zafari Deep and also beating like Verdi and Blade of Justice. And yeah, that's kind of just why I didn't respond to it right away, is because I was kind of just like, I'm gonna let everything die down for like a month or two, and then I'm finally gonna give like the response when I'm ready. The reason though it went down literally the same day as it was up is because my mom was just kind of worried it would hurt my opportunity to get a job and everything. So I decided, just so for birth parties, it will be unlisted, but if you need it, it will literally always be there. And if you can't find it and you want to watch it and just understand everything that happened, please just message me on Twitter or Discord. And I would be very happy to send it to you just so you can understand, like, hey, this is my side of this story. I still, like, I'm not gonna just like go up with everything now that it's been months and like act like, oh, I'm a lot better now, but I do want to talk about what has changed with my life since everything. I feel like it's kind of just fair as to like, hey, what's been going on with you? So I figured, okay, I figured I should probably talk about it, you know, and everything. So the thing I'm probably going to talk about here mostly is, I mean, the main thing that's changed is I've gotten anger issues under control a lot more. And a lot of that actually, if you want to know what the key to that has been, my therapist that I've started seeing a lot more, and also my girlfriend is very good with helping me remain calm. She's given me a lot of tips to just always remain calm in stupid situations that I get myself into. Just stop with like arguments and beefing with random people that I meet. It's just, she's definitely helped out a lot with that, and I really can't thank her enough. Another thing that's definitely changed is I've stopped the whole lying about myself to just be someone different. That has stopped fully. I have changed with this. I've realized what I've done is something like almost unforgivable, but I've still been given a chance to prove it, that I could change. And I really hope, to some people I know I'm always going to be seen as that, and I can't change your opinion about me, and that's forgivable, and I understand where you guys are coming from. If you will never forgive me, and if you're never going to see me as someone different. I'd never wanted forgiveness. I never wanted pity. I just wanted people to know I was sorry. And that's why I made that video. It wasn't for sympathy. No, it was purely to let people know how I felt about everything. It's why I didn't reflect anything. It's why I didn't lie. It's why I came clean and I was like, hey, this is how I feel about like what I've done. And I realize I'm a bad person. Another thing that I would say that has changed about me drastically is I'm a lot more open about things that have been going on in life, and that way, like, people definitely, like, instead of me just kind of suabating and being kind of just like a jerk and pushing people away, I'm open to talk about stuff if I'm sad now, and it definitely is helping with my mentality that I can just kind of reach out to my friends now. Now, I haven't patched everything up with friends, and that's never going to be the case. I'm not going to be able to make everyone like forgive me, and no one's ever going to forget it, obviously. People will forgive. Some will forgive, but no one will forget. And I know that to be truth. So I guess it's just a case of I don't really know, like, if you want like an honest, like the honest reason to like why I did this kind of stuff. I'm sorry to like disappoint, but I don't really have a truly like good reason as to why I did it. I did it because I'm gonna be really like open and honest with everyone here in the audience. I don't like who I am. For the longest time on the internet and in real life, like this isn't like something I'm saying just to garner like pity and stuff. This is kind of like just the truth about my life, so you can understand something. I my whole life have been kind of heavily bullied at my school and around town for just how I look in general. I'm always seen as like ugly or weird, and I thought online people would not like to see that side of me or how I'm like just kind of disgusting and ugly and weird. So my solution to this was just be someone who I wasn't, and I'm going to be honest about something that no one really knows about, although I feel like I mentioned it. What I lied about with Stuffs and everyone else involved in his video is I've done something like this before a very long time ago. I did this back in 2021 in the Friday Night Funkin' community, which is ironic as I am playing a Friday Night Funkin' game. Obviously, no one really does know about this. I'm surprised, as I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but it's obviously, I mean, it's not something I'd like to talk about because I'm not very proud of it. I thought I would have learned my lesson as to what I learned there, but it never clicked when I was only 13. So I thought, hey, I'll do it again now that I'm older. Maybe people will learn, like, they will fall for it, and maybe they will just give me sympathy and pity. And I'm disgusted that I even fell that low as, like, a human to lie about something so horrible as to the point where it's like you're faking a terminal illness and you just want pity. And I got karma for it in its own way. About a few weeks after Stuffs' video came out, my grandpa, who had been fighting throat cancer for about a year and a half ever since he was diagnosed back in 2022 December, he ended up passing away in his sleep with his family after spring break had ended and we got home from our vacation. And I felt it only started happening after everything got called out for me, and I feel like I'm partly to blame for it, almost as it was God's way of saying this is karma. And now knowing I lied about something that serious and now seeing the effects of what it causes makes me so disappointed in myself for doing something like this. I fell so low as a human that I lied about something so disgusting that it caused me to lose touch with myself. And my girlfriend did end up finding out about this, if you do wonder. She found it through my YouTube community tab, confronted me about it. She's forgiven me for this now, and obviously, like, I'm a different person now. I don't lie about this kind of stuff anymore. I'm never going to again. I've learned my lesson. The people that like, hey, is he actually learning though? Yes, I promise you, this is a never again thing. I have tried so hard to forget, but I'm never going to. So now I have to embrace what I've done, and I have to suck it up, because to go forward, I have to be known as this person who did this, but I know in the future I will not be this person anymore. And I'm never going to be this person again, because I will change for the better, because I care about people now, and I care more about than just myself, and I want people to know. I want to thank a lot of the people that reached out to me when everything had been going down. Even when they knew I was the bad person, they reached out to me to comfort me, to help me get through this. And I owe my friend Gearface, or Wazy as you may know him, probably the biggest thank you for just kind of sticking with me through everything when everyone else had kind of abandoned me. They stuck through with me. They gave me advice. They trusted me still after everything, which I don't even know how that's possible. I would not have trusted myself with anything. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'd be here right now. I don't think I'd still be doing YouTube. I don't think I'd even still have this platform if it wasn't for people like them. And it's just, I owe so much to Wazy, and I just want to thank Wazy. If you're seeing this, thank you. You're literally the best friend I could have ever asked for, and I cannot thank you enough for what you did for me. And same goes to Midget and Seb, Stuffs. Even though I know Stuffs, we're not friends, if it wasn't for your video, I don't think I ever would have changed. So in a way, your video definitely helped. So thank you as well. I will never do something like this again. And I want everyone to know this is the final time I will bring this up on YouTube. But I'm sorry for everything that I did to hurt people, the lies I told, and everything I did to just disappoint anyone. I'm sorry. I never meant for anything to ever go this far, just because I was desperate for attention, since I don't get it at home from family or friends, and I don't really have friends here. And I just lied to make friends on Discord, and I took it too far, and I ruined what I had. And it will never be that again, and I know that now. And I have to face the music and the consequences of my actions, and I see that now, and I just want to say to everyone who is still here and has forgiven me, thank you for giving me a final chance, and I will never waste this one. Now, with all this out of the way, I probably should be talking about, hey, so what's going to be happening now? As I said earlier, I would like to do like short horror game content like I had been doing before. I tested the waters, and one of them did pretty good. The other one, not as well, but it was my first time, and I feel like throughout time I'm going to get better with it. Another thing is also just to mention, hey, with work and school, I'm not going to be uploading like often, but I'm going to probably upload 2 or 3 times a month. I want to try that. Something GD related, even if it's just like a small demon completion video. Or if it's just something small as me playing a short horror game and editing it quickly for you guys to just watch, because I like filming stuff for you guys. I love you seeing this side of me, and I'm growing more comfortable for you to see my face and everything. I was always kind of self-conscious with my face online, but I've grown to be more welcoming to people seeing me, because I've grown to think, hey, you know what, I'm not that bad, you know? So, with this being near the end, I'm gonna finish this song, and I missed, but like, who cares? I'm gonna finish this up, and yeah. That's gonna be it for me, for now. You will see me again soon, and hopefully an untitled completion video in the next few days, because I'm getting pretty close to beating it. I'm getting a breakthrough with GD. I have cool GD stuff planned, I have cool podcast stuff planned, I have cool games planned, and even some music stuff here that I'm going to put at the end for you guys to listen to, if you even made it this far. So, with that being said, for the last, I guess, minute I got here with you guys, I want to thank everyone for watching to the end if you actually made it and watched the whole thing. And just listened to me ramble to myself for 20-ish minutes. I know there was no need for me to... I know there was no need for me to make this video, as everything was cleared and people have forgiven me. But I wanted to make this video so, one, there could be a video public about me now for you to all come look at, and also just to finally put like a closing video on it so everything dies down and people can just everything, like if you want to know how it starts, how it ends, you can start with Stuffs' video and everything, and then you can watch the original apology for me and then here. So it's like you can see everything that happened, what led up to it, and hopefully in the future you don't see me in a Turkey Tom documentary. God, I hope not. But with that, yeah, I have said everything that I wanted to say, that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about and just kind of clear the air about. There are people out there who I know will not forgive me, but to the ones who have and the ones who will in the future, thank you. And to the people like my girlfriend and my family, thank you guys so much. That's going to be all from me, but I'm going to play a little snippet of my song here so you guys can just kind of see what I'm working with. This will be up on the 17th of September on Apple Music and Spotify. And with that, I'm heading out. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you guys soon.
Same song and dances, I try to balance. Can't distance actions or feel any silence.
And I said, hey, oh, where did you go? The person who was nice, damn, I should have thought